Welcome back to another video, gentlemen. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the black pill community, as they like to refer to themselves. It's a community of men online that harbor resentment and anger towards women. Maybe they went through a bad breakup early on in their life and they're grabbing onto that trauma, they're refusing to let go. Maybe they went through a bad divorce. You know, the wife took the house, the kids, and maybe he hasn't seen his kids in years. Maybe she's refusing to let him see his kids. So to a certain extent, some of that anger is justified. But a lot of these guys refuse to take ownership. So instead they live a lifestyle where they are terrified of women. They don't want to get close to a woman again, because they are living in scarcity. They are living a life thinking that the worst case scenario is going to take place again, instead of doing the work and learning about female nature. Because a lot of these guys have never done the work. They go through a bad situation once, maybe twice, and then they give up. Fuck it, fuck women, they're all trash, they all want you for your money. And they live a isolated life, and they huddle up in these forums online on Reddit and stuff, and they're like, yeah, fuck women, all they want you for is your money. Instead of doing the work and understanding the dynamics between men and women and how to be a strong masculine leader in a relationship. No, they don't want to do the work. They've waved the white flag. I give up, fuck women. And that's not the right approach, gentlemen. We should live a very balanced life. There are benefits to being in a relationship. Of course, in some parts of the world, if you want to get married, you have to be cautious. And some guys want to do prenups, and hey, by all means, go for it. Protect yourself, right? But refusing to get close to a female again, refusing to, want to start a family, have kids, carry on your legacy, refusing to do that is not good for you. Now listen, if you want to live a life being a single man, that's your choice. You don't have to be married if you don't want to in life. But what you shouldn't do, gentlemen, is become terrified of women. Okay, do the work, man. Look within. Maybe the last breakup that took place in your life was your fault. Have you ever asked yourself that question? Maybe it was my fault. Maybe you lost strength. You stopped pursuing your purpose. You got fat. I mean, you got to be honest with yourself here. You can't just blame the woman. Taking accountability is a masculine trait. What did I do? And what did I not do? Ask yourself those two questions. I like to do the introspective work. I like to analyze something that took place in my life and be like, okay, how can I improve next time? Because listen, man, no one's perfect. Some of us have grown up without strong male role models in our lives, and so we make a lot of silly mistakes. And you know what? It's okay. People make mistakes. You're not strange for having made silly mistakes in the past. We've all been beta male simp manginas, as Dr. BOA says, right? We've all been that before in our lives. And then we correct ourselves and we become strong, masculine leaders in relationships and in life in general. Maybe you were crap at setting boundaries. You let someone walk all over you, whether it's a guy or a girl. Okay? It doesn't have to be in relationship terms only. It can be in life in general. But waving the white flag and saying, I give up on women, I don't want to get anywhere near them again, that's not a good approach. Don't become too extreme, fellas. It's still a good thing to have a relationship with a good woman. There are good women out there. Not all women are bad. Because I'll be honest with you, I hate hearing people say things like, for example, women say this a lot, men are trash. It's a very defeatist mindset, and that's an immediate red flag when I hear that. Because it's like, oh, here we go. This person's going to have troubles opening up, being vulnerable. This person's going to, and this is from a woman's perspective. As a man being vulnerable, that's a whole other topic, and I'll talk about that in another video, okay? But when I see that, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be a lot of work, right? And it's the same as a guy. If you say women are trash, then you're being very feminine, man. You're refusing to take accountability. There are good women out there, right? But you got to do the work. You can't just be sat in the corner of your room eating Doritos, busting gallons all over yourself, watching The Hub, because you've decided women aren't worth it anymore. That's a sad and miserable existence, right? So do the work. Read books like How to Be a 3% Man by Coach Corey Wayne. Understand the dynamics between men and women. For example, if you were a needy bastard before in your relationship, in the next relationship, don't be a smothering needy bastard. There you go. That's something you can correct. Right, if you were being too emotional, don't be too emotional. In fact, don't be emotional full stop, as in complaining and shit like that. That's never attractive. But you can improve, man. And listen, it doesn't mean that your next relationship is going to work out. It might not. But that's just life, man. That's just life. Some things work, some things don't. But you can't be negative. Your life is short. I see it as an honourable thing to have a family, to have sons and daughters, to teach them well, for them to carry on my legacy after I'm gone. That's a very beautiful thing. But if you're going to be in your room jacking off all over yourself because your one girl in high school broke your heart, I mean, come on, man. You can't be doing that, okay? So if you've been in that black pill community before and you're rethinking things, listen, I advise you, take a more balanced approach to life, okay? Move away from those Reddit groups that tell you that women are trash and this and that. Do the work. Don't be lazy and blame women. Do the work. Get in better shape. Make more money. You know, hypergamy, for example, let's quickly touch on that. It's a woman's innate desire for a better male, physically, financially, right? Instead of blaming a woman for being hypergamous, just be the highest value male you can be, right? Be the one that they want, instead of being that guy that gets upset because a woman left him because he was a lazy bum. It's your fault. If you got lazy and you stopped working on your purpose, that's your fucking fault, man. So if she left you, good. Now you can fucking level up. Now you can look in the mirror and be like, you know what, that was my fault. I need to improve now. Okay? So instead of being terrified of hypergamy, become the most attractive, high-value male you can be. Alright? So with that being said, fellas, don't get into this whole black pill, and then also some people that teach the red pill are also quite extreme as well. You know what I mean? I don't endorse the whole hooking up with 50, 60, 70, 80 women because, you know, no woman is worth it anymore. That's bollocks. There are some good women out there, okay? Don't be too extreme with the way that you think. If you've been hurt, understand why you've been hurt, understand your mistakes, your part to play in it, and seek to improve. Alright, with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, gentlemen. Hit the like and subscribe button down below. We're almost at 1,500 subs. Let's smash it within the next few days. Thank you so much for your support, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.